basically been paying $1,000 a month for our other daughter's wedding.
This is an Indiana order registered again for enforcement in Michigan, now by the state of Arizona. The charges came back to Michigan November 2022, but officially, I believe Mr. Ray was notified of the case reopening in January of this year. Excuse me, the current balance owed on the account is $11,696.09, of which $11,651.09 is owed and to be redirected to the state of Arizona on behalf of Miss Madison. There's one remaining child between the parties. The current charge is $404.55 per month. Payments on the account, since charges reinstated in January of this year, Mr. Ray paid $410. In March, he paid $405. April, $430. In June, he paid a total of $880. And then he made a payment which just cleared of $450 this month.
Okay. Thank you. So, Mr. Ray, what's been going on?
Well, I don't work, and I basically been paying $1,000 a month for our other daughter's wedding, which she's getting married June 22nd of 24. Towards the venue. I'm paying for the venue of the wedding. And basically, I mean, I was ordered to stop, or basically I was instructed to stop paying when she fled to Arizona with our daughter without instructing or in telling any of us. I didn't even know my daughter was going to Arizona. So the court contacted Missouri and found out that she did leave without an order in place. And so they told me to stop paying. There was about a 2-year lull there until she refiled again there in Arizona, which I started paying again. It's just been hard trying to pay for the venue and the child support without working. I'm disabled through the VA 100%. And I'm just doing I'm doing everything I can do to pay for the support. So I just paid like on the 7th. I double paid 2 months before that, or 2 months before that, I paid twice. I'm paying for about a month after or 2 months after she had went to Arizona, she agreed to pay for all the travel expenses of Delaney, which has not occurred. I've paid for all of the airfare as well, which I have in a letter from her, which she had gotten an attorney and wrote up a letter saying she was going to pay for all of the airfare. That's not happened at all. It's either I pay for the airfare or I don't get to see my daughter. Delaney has also dropped out of school. It's just been terrible. I got a call that said that she wanted her to move here because she was doing drugs, having sex, and dropping out of school. So I have all that on text messages and a phone call and message from Angela. That's not part of the child support deal, but it's just, the whole deal is just terrible. And I'm paying the child support. I'm paying the $405 plus the back support that was ordered, the $50. So I don't know what else to do.
Have you provided any of the information on your disability to your caseworker?
I've told them every time that I haven't worked, so I've told them every time that I'm on disability, and for whatever reason.
Can you provide any paperwork to your caseworker?
Oh yeah, here? Of course I can.
Can you do that within the next 14 days?
Certainly.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Yeah, and then for whatever reason, the VA is showing that Delaney has turned 18 this last year, so now I'm not even getting any kind of money for Delaney now. So I need, so I'm getting less now since she turned 17, because they're showing that she's 18 now, and I can't get a birth certificate from her mother, because she won't give me a birth certificate. So So I've lost the last, since she turned 17 in April, I've lost a couple $100 from that. So it sucks. It sucks, but.
Okay, thank you. Ms. Madison, anything you'd like to add?
Yes, so some things he's saying is very fabricated. I lived in Missouri. I have a letter here from my attorney that he was notified I was leaving because I got a job opportunity that I could not refuse.
Some of let's get to the child support stuff. Some of this stuff doesn't matter to me, I'll be honest with both of you.
Right,
The
right.
moves don't matter.
Yeah, so I did pay for the flights for 3 years, for 3 times a year, and he refused to pay child support because he said he got a letter saying he didn't have to pay child support anymore. And I said, because I know he was getting money from the VA, like he just stated for Delaney, I'm like, I will keep track of it. We will keep track of it for the future because you're going to get behind really, really fast. And this was all during when COVID hit. So I have the letter. He refused to pay. He doesn't want to pay. He does have a job. He works under the table and he's always done this. So usually when I get child support is he files his taxes under this company. He claims that the kids live with him. He gets a huge refund. I get a tax intercept. And then I finally get paid child support. So he does work. He's just under the table, and his wife owns a business. So he's got a brand new truck. He's got a camper. And like you said, he is paying $1,000 a month for our daughter's wedding. So, I mean,
I'm not even married.
Our daughter, but you know, I have another daughter here too that I'm paying $300 a month just in car insurance. She does go to school. She goes to school online and she works. So it's just very frustrating, Your Honor, with the child support. He doesn't want to pay unless he's forced to pay. And it's always been this way for like the past 13 years. So
All right. Well, here's what I want to do. I want to see, because he paid at least this month, and made several payments since January. Obviously, we're really behind. I don't know where we were when Michigan took the case, so it's hard for me to sit here and say that this court's been enforcing it the whole time, because it seems unlikely. But we have a huge arrears. We're good. It's my turn. I didn't really interrupt anyone else, so we've got enormous arrears that for whatever reason we're responsible for collecting, and that's where we're at. So what I'm getting at is there's no reason to start talking about jail. We've got some payments coming in, that's off the table. I just want to get us to where we're not having to have court hearings all the time. So I do want to see paperwork on your disability, sir, and filed with this office within the next 14 days. Anything you can provide us to show that you are unable to work is something the court needs to review, because otherwise all I have to go by is what's happening, which is for the most part non-payments. We've got some payments, but non-payment overall, and the arrears will just keep going up until we can get all the information we need. So I'll adjourn this out 90 days. And we'll have to go from there. But you know, I hope it's not true, sir, that you are working and you're telling me you can. But I want to verify the disability at least, so we can start from there and see where we're at. The order stands, so it's $404 a month. That's continued. I'm continuing that order. We're not changing it. So we'll see where we're at in 90 days. Hopefully we either have more information or steady payments and we don't have to have a hearing. Okay. Thank you both.
Thank you.